What's going on, guys? Right here. Man, it is a windy day here in Wisconsin. Middle of October. We're getting some last beautiful days of this riding year. Some beautiful days here. Well, I'm gonna cut right into this video. By the way, these are not the Havoc sunglasses. like my buddy Brian Voss was saying. He's accusing me of buying those $40 Havoc sunglasses. I told him those were the $14.99 Citgo Palmyra sunglasses. So I'm gonna get just right into this topic, right into this video. Brit Brap and Moto Carry really inspired me, to make this video without even knowing it. They really inspired me with their videos to go ahead and make this one. So Brit Brap just came out with a video and it's titled oh man, what was it? I Felt All Alone, or I Felt Alone, completely alone. I'll post the link up here. Go watch that. Go watch her video right after this one. And I finally got around to watching Moto Carry's video about her stalker. And you know, it takes some guts to talk about personal issues like that. You know, it really takes some guts to, you know, open yourself up and talk about those issues. So Brit Brap's video really struck a chord with me, and it was in a different sense. Her video was about her injury and how she felt abandoned, she felt alone, because her moto friends that she had made, you know, the way that she would socialize was to be out riding with other moto friends. And her accident, you know, she couldn't do that anymore. And she started to get that inclination in her mind that she didn't have any friends, or that her friends had all like abandoned her. And you know, that really struck a chord with me. Because if anybody is familiar with this channel, you know that I had a hell of a 2019. My 2019 made this year feel like a cakewalk. And if you would be so inclined, I'm going to leave a little clip of the video, and I would really appreciate if you watched this 4-minute video. It's pretty much, I summed up my 2019 at the end of last year with this video. And occasionally I will go back to it and I watch it to just, I don't know, feel that pain again of what I was going through in 2019. You know, see what I overcame, see what I went through in 2019. And you know what, if it made a few of my friends tear up, I think I did a pretty good job expressing myself through that video. So that video really goes hand in hand in what we're going to talk about today. So please, if you would, take 4 minutes to watch that video and then head back to this one. So yeah, occasionally I will go back and watch that video, and I get teared up, like, just thinking about it again. And you know, World Mental Health, yeah, maybe it was World Mental Health Day, was October 10th, so I'm a couple days behind here, a few days behind. But Brit Brap's video really made me think of this, because in 2019, that was the most alone that I have ever felt. With everything going wrong, my mom dying, it's just the most alone that you could ever feel, or that I've ever felt, even though I was surrounded by family and friends. You know, I was just in my head, and I wasn't, you know. Alright, so this is what happened. 2019, I became really withdrawn with, you know, YouTube videos, Instagram posts. You know, I really wanted to make 2019 like a badass year. And once everything started going wrong, depression set in, and I became really withdrawn. I really stopped posting things on Instagram. I really stopped you know, like continuously making YouTube videos. And I know I posted a couple things about my mom's cancer, and I didn't want to make it a daily thing. Like, even though it was bothering me daily, I didn't want to make it like a daily thing to burden those who follow me and, you know, usually follow my upbeat content. You know, I really didn't want to burden anybody with my sorrows. And so nobody else really knew the struggles and the pain that I was going through. You know, friends that I've made on Instagram and, you know, YouTube for years now, you know, maybe a handful, maybe a select handful of you knew what I was going through. But what really started to bother me was when the more withdrawn I became, you know, not posting videos, not posting on Instagram, nobody ever really asked, like, hey man, where you been? You know, like, when's the next Ray Ray video coming out? And something about it really bothered me, and I just, you know, it's nobody's fault. It's really nobody's fault. But when you're in your own head, when depression is setting in, and, you know, you don't have a whole lot of people that you're used to, you know, you're used to talking to online. You know, you're used to talking to, you know, all these, you know, YouTube subscribers, people on Instagram that, you know, you're becoming friends with. And when it feels like nobody is reaching out to you, you know, wondering where you've been, like, you know, wondering what's going on, you really start to get that doubt. You know, you really start to feel like you're alone. You know, and it's, you know, me and my wife, we were in this together. You know, everything that was going on was affecting us both because it's people that we knew. All this stuff happening to all these people dying, it's, you know, so it's not like I could just turn to her and be like, you know, like, nobody on YouTube loves me, you know, or like, you know, everybody that I thought were my friends on YouTube have left me, and, you know, I have nobody, you know, no friends to turn to. Which again, that was just in my head at the time. You know, looking back now, it's, you know, it's stupid. I don't know, it's not stupid that I felt that way. It's just, when you're in that depression, when you're in that funk, that is how you feel. You feel alone. You feel like you have nobody. And, you know, I don't think that's something that a lot of people know, like what happened last year. And it really bothered me to the point where I just wanted to, you know, stop my YouTube channel. You know, I just wanted to stop altogether. Like, what's the point? Nobody's watching my videos. Nobody, you know, nobody's commenting. Nobody's reaching out. You know, it's like, what's even the point? But then, every time I had that thought, a random comment would pop up on YouTube. You know, I would get a random comment from, you know, somebody saying, you know, hey, thanks man, your video, you know, helped me, whether it was, you know, one of my old gun videos, you know, doing a tutorial or something, or, you know, my mom's alcoholism video, you know, explaining how alcoholism affects the family. I get so many comments on that video alone telling people, you know, recovering alcoholics, people who have alcoholic family members, you know, telling me how much this video has helped them. And that is really what is keeping me going on YouTube, is just the fact that I know that I can help people. You know, I got asked that by Brit Crab. You know, she's like, I've noticed that it seems like you're posting more videos that make you happy. And that's exactly it. You know, I mean, I don't think I have... I don't think I have an interesting enough life that, you know, that I'll ever become, you know, a well-known or famous motovlogger. It's like, yeah, I don't have that interesting life. But knowing that, you know, I can post videos, instructional videos, I can post videos, you know, that people can relate to, you know, instead of motovlogs. And I really think I might be getting away from motovlogs in the future here, because honestly, my channel, you know, I got gun videos, I got videos about alcoholism, I got model videos, scale model videos. I got my motorcycle videos, tutorial videos and everything. So it just, like, I have all this different stuff going on my channel, and I don't know who is subscribing for what. But just knowing that I get these comments still, that I help people, that's what really makes me happy, and that's what really keeps me driving to make videos. And that's going to be for another video. I want to get together with some other YouTubers and kind of do a collab about why we do what we do, why we YouTube. But last year, I mean, I really did have a handful of people, from YouTube and Instagram and stuff that I continued to talk to. Even though as withdrawn that I became, they still reached out. They still reached out to talk to me to, see how things were going. And those people know who they are, and I will forever, be grateful to you, just for what you did in my time of darkness, and, you were, you guys were my light in the dark, as far as really kind of keeping me going through YouTube and everything. And just being there, to put a smile on my face through my dark days. But there is life outside of social media. And this is where I'm at right now. It's like, I'm so ready to just sell my cameras, to sell my gear, and just, it's hard to say, man. It's so hard to describe, because once you really start getting into YouTube, it becomes this thing that you want to succeed in something that you're working hard for. You want to do good at it. You want to succeed. And I just feel like it's tough. It's tough. I feel like if I'm putting hours into editing, hours into uploading videos, you want to get some of that satisfaction back. And when you're not getting that satisfaction back, that like instant gratification, it becomes tough. It becomes tough to want to keep doing what you're doing until I get those comments, saying that I helped them with something. Like I said before, that's what really keeps me going doing this. But there might come a time where I just say, you know what, I've run my course with YouTube. I've put up what I can. I've helped who I can, and I'm maybe better off as a viewer. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm kind of in that intermediate spot right now where I just don't know what I want to do going forward. It's kind of tough. And that's, again, part of the mental health. You don't, with the mental health, you don't want to burn yourself out to the point where you hate, doing what you're doing. You hate going on YouTube and, doing things like this. And on the flip side of it, I've been so caught up in, how busy my life has been that I can't support my friends on YouTube that I've made. And that's the problem. They keep putting out videos, and the more videos they put out, the more, kind of backlogged I get. And I'm just like, man, I want to watch your videos. I want to support you guys, but, doing my own things on YouTube, it's hard. With the baby and everything, it's just hard. And I know that kind of went into its own rant, but it all ties in together. As far as where my mind was at in 2019, how I felt so abandoned and alone from the people that I looked up to, and who I thought liked watching my videos, and I would have thought that they would have been there, to really be kind of supporting me. But again, that was mostly in my head. Like I realized I was in my feelings and I needed to, you know, just get out of that state, get out of that mentality and just kind of push through it. You know, if you've ever had these feelings of, you know, maybe feeling worthless or abandoned, drop that down. Like, it sucks. It's such a bad feeling. It's such a bad feeling, and you know, I don't wish for anybody to ever be in that feeling. You know, to be in that state of, you know, just feeling worthless, feeling like you don't matter anymore to people, and you know, it just sucks. So until next video, guys, whatever it's gonna be, get out here and ride safe. Thank you so much for continuing the support. And by the way, 4,000 subscribers, woo! But thank you guys so much for continuing, you know, to maybe follow my videos, follow what's going on in my life. I really appreciate it. So until the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye-bye.